Hi, I'm Ashley Rodrigue, the Public Affairs Director for the Louisiana State Fire Marshal's Office. This segment of Did You Know is about our Plan Review Division. Did you know that the State Fire Marshal's Office has to put its stamp of approval on all new commercial construction and major commercial renovations? It starts with a project architect or building owner submitting their drawings to the State Fire Marshal's Office for review by one of the dozens of architects we have on staff.
We have a true peer-to-peer professional relationship. In fact, we're probably one of the few regulatory entities that review it with those type of folks.
I know it can be intimidating with somebody trying to open a business with all the the laws, rules, and codes, and that's why we're here to help them get their project open and help the economy out a little bit.
That help comes in the form of double checking that the plans meet the fire codes for safety and that the building is being built to Louisiana's standards. There are 11 review types, resulting in more than 18,000 reviews completed a year. In 2017, that totaled more than $12.5 billion in estimated project values. In some cases, the way our State Fire Marshal's Office reviews plans has made it more appealing to do business in Louisiana.
In our equivalency process, we look at alternatives. We look at other ways they can do things that'll still maintain the same intent and level of safety of the code, but it might fit better. It might save them money in the construction cost. It might make a more useful building. So that's a very important process that we do, and I think it's one of the reasons why our arms are always open for economic development. Can't tell you the projects that I've been involved in where companies have wanted to come to Louisiana, and because of our equivalency process, they've built a better building, and in fact came here because that's the kind of building they wanted to build, and other areas would have given them a lot harder time to do that.
Although this is not a new practice, the way the State Fire Marshal's Office now collaborates on plan review is.
Phase one, when I got here in 2008, we really had a problem hiring architects and engineers in our office because everything was in Baton Rouge. So our pool of employees was strictly the capital area. So we went across the state and we started putting for hire signs up, help needed signs, and we started hiring architects and engineers from all over the state, and we placed them in the locales that they lived in. It resulted in opening of regional offices,
which there are almost a dozen of, making plan reviewers accessible to the public within 45 minutes anywhere in the state. Then came phase two, pushing out paper.
When I was here 10 years ago, virtually all of it was hard copy. Plans are submitted hard copy. It could be anywhere from a sheet to 40 pounds of drawings. Storage was a big problem. Time would lag because of shipping and just handling hard copies.
We've grown since then to going digital. As soon as we went digital, all that paper went away and knocked off 5 days off of the process immediately.
That digital program is called the Information Management System, or IMS, where staff architects and project teams can access submitted documents at any time, any day. Not only does the system help speed up the approval process, it reduces timely and costly errors, eliminates the chance for plans to be lost or damaged, and makes access to plan reviewers instant.
The ability to be able to call up 30 or 50 drawings and scroll through a table of those drawings, click what you need, go back and forth, and the things that we look for, those abilities are infinitely easier than hard copy.
It operates so well. I think it's an example of not only how private business should operate to its customers, but certainly how the State Fire Marshal's Office should operate with our citizens in creating something that's real easy.
The IMS system is so state-of-the-art and successful that it's being touted as a model across the country.
Even before the new system was put in place, our state handled things a lot better than other states did. Now it's so much better. So the accessibility to the Fire Marshal's Office of being able to speak with someone and deal with someone, but the process of going through of submitting plans, we still in other states are submitting hard copies of plans, and the communication, it's very hard to get in touch with some of the people.
But I can proudly announce today, as a result of the efficiencies of our information management system, we're now turning plans around in 5 days. When someone enters a building in our system, within 5 days, we have responded to it and everything being correct, they're ready to go build. I'll put that up against anybody in the country. I don't think anybody's doing it that quick.
It's not just an accomplishment for the State Fire Marshal's Office, it's also helping the public grow the economy around the state.
What happens is some jurisdictions will not review anything until we have the fire marshal approval. So having the speedy process through the fire marshal's office allows us to get to that local jurisdiction a lot quicker, which allows us to go through the permitting processes a lot quicker. And that is something that our clients appreciate because we can get our projects done quicker. That means that we can move on to our next project.
The message is the fire marshal's office should never stand in the way of commerce and economic development. We should be waving the flag with that investor, with that designer, with that builder to champion every ribbon cutting that we can do.